It's week 3 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. First and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw here is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Browns. That his first touchdown of the new year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and End result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Mitchell. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Now, we have an injured player on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Down the sideline. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Back on the ground and back to right. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy. Defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
5 yards on the play.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. It'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Abanikanda. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. A run here with Abanikanda. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. And he'll get this only to about the 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Now this time they'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they... In trouble, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the 1st half, with the score Browns 31, Steelers 7.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second down and 8. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Oh, he coughs up the football. The Browns have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cedric Johnson on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Tompkins.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will add 1 more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. To the ground, a 1st down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Third down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Browns offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the play fake, it's Pickett. Quick throw here is complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. On first down, Pickett. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, they'll run. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Here's third down and a few inches. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. On second down, Pickett. This one complete right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This pass complete to Tompkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. They'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now this team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a handoff running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here now, third and 5. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Now a give up the middle. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 20. Second and 7. Here's Abanaconda. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A run here with Abanaconda. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
All right, guys, let's go to week 3, or let's begin week 3 here. Actually, you know what? No, we're not beginning week 3 here. Are we doing that now? Wow. You know what? Should we put it on the end of this video? Let's put it on the end of this video. We haven't done that yet. Let's see how it works out. wish you could kind of like save a custom uniform. You might be able to. I just don't know if you can do it or not. I haven't really tried. All right, let's oh, players ready to negotiate. That was already week 3. Oh shit. Let's do the negotiation now. I fucking didn't even realize that. All right. Okay, so we've got oh my god, we've only got 15 million. We've only got 15 million. Oh my god, we've only got 15 million. I'm freaking out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, why aren't we resigning our quarterback this year? Huh. We're gonna lose some fucking players, I'll tell you that. Oh shit, why do we only have 15 million in cap space? I don't understand that. Is that the options we accepted last season? Maybe that's what that is. Huh. Alright, so we're losing Church. There's no possible way we can sign him. May as well trade his ass. I think I'll keep him. Drayton we're gonna lose too. Oh shit, no, we won't lose him. We can keep Drayton. Richards, I think we need to keep. Who do we keep? Richards or Drayton? Huh. Bradford we're losing, which is a pretty big blow. Huh. Shit. We're running into a situation with the Dolphins. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Did we lose our right tackle? Let's look and see at our draft picks next year. He has a rough one. This can be challenging. We'll do it. We'll get through it. We always do. DeJuan Jones. Yeah, I might be able to keep him. I'm not going to be able to keep Richards unless I could lose my running back. I mean, I could lose my running back. Stats and contract. He's got 2 years left, right? Fudge. Look at the end situation here. Shepard we have, and Perriman. Well, Perriman we can... How many years he got left? I think I just extended him, actually. 2 years left. So standard draft picks, which is fine. I don't know why he's not up to, I thought he was going to have to be up to sign this year. He's got 2 years left. Holy shit. That's beautiful. Okay. So do we keep the running back? Do we keep the right tackle, the running back? See, I think we can keep the right tackle. And Perriman. You're losing Hayden, which we got plenty of linebackers. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we got plenty of backers. Huh. That's a decision. That's a decision because Yeah, I mean, we could draft another right tackle with the first pick of the draft. We can always go get one. I'd like to get Jones. I'd like to keep Perriman too. Perriman's the one I really would like to keep. So losing Church. Oh my god, it sucks. I really wanted to keep him because I developed the shit out of that guy. Because he wasn't like a first round pick or nothing. Fourth round. He was a fourth round pick. He was a fourth round pick. Holy shit. This guy can be really good, though. This guy here, Shepard, he can be really good. Like, he'll step in and play very well. He won't be, I don't think he'll be that, I don't think he'll be Church, but he'll play very well. Eventually, he might be able to. Wards. Yeah, he was a third round pick. Was he the same year? No, he wasn't the same year. So I wonder, what do you guys think? Should I, shit. Keep forgetting I'm the live streaming. What if I should just fucking trade him? Just trade him away. Go get another end and a draft pick or something like that. Let's see what we got. Let's go to week 4 and see, because I'm a full believer in if a guy's not coming back, and then that's game anyway. If a guy's not coming back, you're not going to be able to sign him. If you got fairly decent depth, which I do with Shepard, just move him. Just move the player. I know in reality he's a game changer, but I should say reality is on the field he's a game changer, but in reality, I would, especially if his value was real high, like it probably is right now. In real life, his value would be through the roof. 25 years old, he would just have to be extended. You're not going to there. (6'2", 266). He is an 83. He does have 3 years left on his deal. Huh. These guys don't know. They don't know. They don't have time on their contracts left. Yeah, they want a different defense. Trying to think who I would trade. He's 25. He's a good size. Oh, he's fucking good, this guy, actually. Holy shit. He's got 4 years left. This would be the guy to get. I played against him. He was good. He doesn't have much like swag on him. He doesn't use a lot of swag. Let me see. Yeah, see, he don't got no swag. That might be the deal. That might be the deal right there. 4 years left on this fucking deal, too. Why does it say I have $49 million in cap space when I'm going to re-sign players only have 15? I don't understand that one. do that in a first round pick. I feel like I'm running into the same situation I had in the last game. Chap, I get 2 first round picks for this guy. I'm not kidding. Dude, are you kidding me? I can't believe I got this guy for that much. See, when you get a player like that and you develop it, man, it becomes very, very valuable, man. That's like the most valuable thing you can trade is a fucking top tier pass rusher that's young. It's literally like the most, besides a quarterback, that's like the most. All right, so we got some. I don't know how it affected my cap as far as negotiations go. See, my cap did go down to 9 million. All right. See, we could sign Bradford. We could sign these like guys like Jawad Jones, Perriman. I could sign probably Perriman. And Bradford. I'll have to deal with that. I'll think about that because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. You know what? Well, I'll mess with this and then I'll kind of overview what I did on week 4. But anyway, see you guys.